I don't know if you saw I spoke to Snoop Dogg last week and we talked to him about Crawford and Canelo, and he said, I got buzz and won.
Yeah, I've seen that. Everybody that believes.
It has just been confirmed that a fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is on the horizon. The buzz is real, and there is little to no difference in the reports coming from various credible sources.
Everybody that believes in hardcore boxing fans, they know Crawford can beat Canelo, just like they knew Bud was going to beat Spence. This is real simple.
Brian McIntyre, Terence Crawford's trainer, revealed that the fight is expected to take place during one of Canelo Alvarez's preferred fight seasons, either Cinco de Mayo weekend or Mexican Independence Day.
That was at 154 pounds. When you look at that fight, what is in your mind if you think about the concept of him fighting Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds?
Get them legs in shape, man, because I've moved. Get them legs.
According to McIntyre, preparations are already underway to schedule the fight around the Cinco de Mayo period. He also mentioned that the involved parties are working hard to ensure this mega fight materializes, securing substantial purses for both fighters while giving fans the showdown they crave. McIntyre, who has guided Crawford to world titles in 4 weight classes, hopes to lead him successfully against Alvarez. Crawford, who recently defeated Israel Madrimov to become a ruler at 154 pounds, is setting his sights on the Mexican icon. Though Crawford has achieved monumental feats in his career, a victory over Canelo would undoubtedly be his crowning achievement. The super middleweight world champion, Canelo, has only suffered 2 losses, against Dimitri Bivol and Floyd Mayweather. McIntyre plans to analyze these fights closely to craft a winning strategy.
It's real simple. You just got to know boxing in order for you to be able to say that. Hey, Terence gonna get in there and do what he needs to do, perform.
McIntyre emphasized the importance of studying Canelo's fight against Mayweather and believes it could provide valuable insights. World Boxing News, WBN, speculates that Crawford's name is now on Canelo's shortlist. Reports suggest that the fight might even take place in Las Vegas, with significant sponsorship from Turkish businessman
Ali Sheikh say that he sent you an offer, possibly to face Crawford for coming up here. Is that true, or what happened with that?
No, I don't have any offer.
He said. Sparring partner Kenneth Sims Jr. also weighed in, expressing confidence in Crawford's ability to take on Canelo. He noted that Crawford has been successful against larger fighters in training, which makes him believe the welterweight king can
hardcore boxing fans, they know Crawford can beat Canelo, just like they knew Bud was going to beat Spence. It's real simple.
Currently, Crawford is at the top of the list for a possible fight with Canelo. However, alternative options like a rematch with Dimitri Bivol or a showdown with Christian Billy could also come into play. Despite these possibilities, Canelo seems focused on Crawford as his next
coming up here. Is that true, or what happened with that?
No, I don't have any offer. And look, I'm 100%.
The potential fight between Canelo and Crawford promises to be monumental. With Canelo's
The clash between Canelo and Crawford promises to be monumental.
Fans are eagerly anticipating this epic showdown. Canelo recently stated he's open to the fight,
focus on
but
this fight
only
and
if the
then
financial terms are right.
The fight's going on as well with UFC, September 14th. How do you feel about that? Like that happened the last time we faced
Canelo's recent comments reveal a significant shift in his attitude toward the fight. While acknowledging Crawford's skills, he expressed confidence in his own ability to dominate. Crawford, on the other hand, is determined to prove his greatness by overcoming the size and power of Canelo. The clash between these 2 elite fighters has captivated the imagination of fans. The combination of power, speed, and strategy from both sides
Believes in hardcore boxing fans, they know Crawford can beat Canelo, just like they knew Bud was going to beat Spence. It's real simple. Real simple. You just got to know boxing in order for you to be able to say that.
Despite the hype, some critics argue that a fight between Canelo and Crawford lacks competitive balance due to the size disparity. However, Crawford and his team remain optimistic, pushing hard for this historic matchup to become a reality.
Over with now? Or are we still waiting for that second fight to happen?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They still got to work things out and see where they go from there.
I know it's Prince named before the run out there as an opponent. Where do you want Crawford to do?
Other potential opponents for Canelo include rising stars like Christian Billy and Diego Pacheco. While these fighters offer intriguing challenges, Crawford's proven track record and star power make him the most attractive option for Canelo's next big fight. Trainer Robert Garcia believes that if Crawford fails to secure the Canelo fight, he might consider retirement. According to Garcia, Crawford has achieved everything he set out to do and has little left to prove unless it's against a superstar like Canelo.
How is Crawford going to be able to bridge this weight gap?
Yeah, I don't think he can, in all honesty. I mean, he might not be able to bridge it on Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
one weight class.
68, yeah, but you're coming up from 35. 35, 40, 47, 54.
Garcia further noted that Crawford's financial stability and investments allow him to retire comfortably. However, Crawford's competitive spirit continues to push him toward one final mega fight before potentially hanging up his gloves. Chapter 16. Should the fight happen, Garcia predicts a competitive bout in the early rounds. He believes Crawford's skill and speed could pose problems for Canelo initially, but Canelo's size and power might ultimately prove too much to handle.
And 68 is definitely too many. But Crawford's brilliant. Like he's a genius. He's a generational great. So maybe he can find a way to do it. But I feel he'd be hugely outsized.
The fight faces significant hurdles, including Canelo's reluctance to risk his reputation by facing a smaller opponent. Matchroom's Eddie Hearn also expressed doubts, stating that Canelo may not find the fight appealing enough despite its financial incentives.
Too many weight classes. Lomachenko, as great as he is and has been, a great fighter. You know, he went up 3, and lightweight was about it. You know, you could see.
Hearn believes that Canelo is wary of criticism that he received little credit for beating a smaller fighter like Crawford. However, fans and analysts argue that the fight's sheer excitement and historical significance outweighs such concerns.
Skeleton. He has the body frame to put more weight on. But going up now, another one to 168, not even 160.
While Crawford's performance at 154 pounds against Israel Madrimov was less dominant than expected, analysts like Teddy Atlas believe he has the potential to adapt and thrive at 168 pounds if given the chance. Chapter 20. Atlas remains confident in Crawford's ability to challenge himself and rise to the occasion. He predicts that Crawford will bring a better version of himself to the super middleweight division if the fight with Canelo materializes.
Make it a catch weight, that he made Canelo come down a little bit, make it a catch weight. But having said all of that,
despite the challenges, Atlas sees the fight as an opportunity for Crawford to showcase his resilience and adaptability. He emphasizes that Crawford's hunger for greatness sets him apart from other fighters.
Against Crawford. That's all I can tell you. No matter what, no matter who he's in there with, what the weight.
Amir Khan, who has faced both Canelo and Crawford, shared his perspective on the potential matchup. He believes it would be a great test for Crawford and accused Canelo of hesitating to take the fight due to fear of losing.
Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes.
Khan also highlighted Canelo's recent success at super middleweight, making him a formidable opponent for anyone. However, He urged fans not to underestimate Crawford's determination and skill. As negotiations continue, fans are left to speculate whether this dream fight will become a reality. Both fighters have much to gain, and the excitement surrounding the potential matchup only grows stronger. For now, the Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez debate remains a hot topic, whether or not the fight happens. It's clear that both fighters have cemented their legacies in the sport. Stay tuned for more updates on this epic boxing saga.